So this is an income report and a general update on my Age website case study, the Age domain that I bought from ODYS, and I've been building this website out live in front of you guys. And if you've not seen the entire playlist, there is a link in the description. You should follow it right from the very beginning. It's 4 months old now, and we are seeing some startling differences between building a website on an Age domain and a fresh domain. So for today's video, we'll cover all the aspects of it, where we are up to date. And to be honest, this might be one of the last videos I do for some time on this website, because we're only 7 weeks away from the Affiliate Gathering Expo, and I really need to focus on that to make sure it's a success. So I'm sure you can appreciate my time is going to be really limited over the next 7 weeks. So I think the next income report I do on this will probably be at the end of May or in June. But in this video, we'll cover everything I've spent, and we'll also cover the earnings and the potential benefits of using an Age domain. So let's get into this. So hi everyone, I hope you are well. I am gonna today just give you an update on my premium Age domain, Gardenia Organic. And most of you do know it's the Age domain that I bought from ODYS. In fact, ODYS has sponsored this video, and in general, they've sponsored the entire playlist, which I will leave a link to in the description if you want to follow along. If it's the first time you've seen this video, you can follow along right from me purchasing the domain on video 1 all the way through to today's. Now, as I said, this will probably be the last update for a little while, probably for the next couple of months, because like I say, it's 7 weeks away from the Affiliate Gathering. As you can see, we've already got the t-shirts and everything's coming through now, and we're just piecing it all together to make sure the event is a success. So my time will be limited over the next few weeks, but I wanted to get this update out because I was actually doing some numbers on it yesterday and actually really surprised. And there are a few questions that people keep asking me, 2 in particular, and I wanted to kind of just cover them in today's video. So let me first of all give you an idea of where the website is at the moment. Now, I've made some notes and I've got a few facts and figures for you, but let me just answer the 2 main questions that keep coming up. The first question I keep asking is, how did we redirect all the backlinks and all the old pages for this website to this domain? Well, each Age domain you buy is going to be different. There will be different backlinks pointing to different pages. Not often do you find a website or an Age domain where all the links are pointing to the home page. Now, primarily, a lot of the major top links that we wanted, and the reason why I used this Age domain, was pointing to the home page. So we didn't really have to do anything other than just recreate the actual home page. But there were 9 actual links in total that had really good authority. So we're talking authority like 78 from Vogue magazine, which were pointing to specific articles. Now, looking back on Wayback Machine and Archive, we could see that the content on those pages was very outdated and wasn't worth replicating. So what we did is we just recreated that content, but in fresher, more update information, and created 9 really good blog posts. And then we just created them and redirected those old pages to the new pages we created. It's also a little bit safer as well, so there's no kind of copyright issues. If you're recreating any old content, you don't know where it's come from, you don't know if it's been copied, you don't know if it's been, posted by somebody else and they might claim it's theirs. So it was just easier to recreate that topic and that content and then redirect those backlinks and take all that authority and that juice from those backlinks to these newly created pages. And it seems to work fine. Now, I'm not very technical with stuff like that. You know me. I got actually ODYS to do majority of the work. So if you purchase a domain from them, they are very good at helping you out, redirecting the pages, recreating content if you need to. They have all the technical support there for you. So that was really good. I got them to basically look at it and say, what do I need to do? And they just came back and said there was just 9 pages we need to recreate and 9 301 directs we needed to do. So they handled that, and the authority seems to have pulled through, and we don't seem to have any problems at all. In fact, indexing and ranking the content has been one of the biggest benefits of using this Age domain. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not, hyping up Age domains, because you can buy bad Age domains. It's the same as anything. You take your chances, you do your calculated risk, you do your due diligence, but sometimes the link juice and the authority that that age domain had in the past may not be replicated today, and it may not pull through. So, I know many cases, not personally, but I've spoken to lots of people who said they've tried age domains and they've not had any success with them whatsoever. It was basically like buying a fresh new domain. So, I think I've been really lucky with this one, and the good thing about ODYS was they really vet and do their due diligence. They check everything before they purchase it themselves and then pass it on to you. So I was quite satisfied that this domain should do really well, and in fact, it actually has. And the second question that seems to be coming up quite a bit is it worth spending $2,000 or $3,000 on an age domain? And will it rank your content faster and higher? Now, the answer to that is, for me, yes, it ranked the content faster. I had no indexing issues at all. There was no Google sandbox period. Although there does seem to be a sandbox for some of the articles, not all of them are actually ranking on page one instantly. They're indexing instantly, but they're finding their feet and obviously then crawling up the SERP index slowly, as you would expect. And that's fine. I didn't expect every single article to go to number one on page one, so that was never going to happen. But all I wanted to see is that the content I published was indexed instantly, and it was ranking for the kind of topical relevancy and the keywords that I was going after. And all that seems to be happening. Now, will it make you rank higher? Depends on the authority of the website, but I would say probably not, because a lot of content ranks on their individual page authority. So you need to build specific backlinks to certain pages to get certain articles to rank higher up in the SERPs. So every article I publish, just because my website has a DA of 31, doesn't mean to say it's going to rank higher than everybody else. It will still need to go through that actual page or post, sandbox period, and the natural progression of climbing up the SERPs. But like I said, the biggest benefit, it did rank instantly. So that was one of the best things I found about using this age domain. So what about the traffic? Let's have a look at some numbers. Well, we have over 600 articles on the website, which I know is a huge amount, and I'll come into the costings on that in just a moment. But from 600 articles from a 4-month-old website, and that's what you got to bear in mind, we are getting 11,000 organic visitors to the site per month. And that equates to 16,500 page views. So you can see people are looking at more than one page when they visit the website, which is fantastic. Now, I've never had a website that, well, number one, has had that much content on in 4 months, so bear that in mind, but also that has ranked as quickly, indexed as quickly, and got 16,000 page views in 4 months. Normally for me, building a website with 500 or 600 posts on there would still take around 7, 8, 9 months, something like that, to get around 16,500 page views. I would normally expect with 500 posts that after a year you'd be getting 20 or 30,000 page views, and this seems to be on track for getting that kind of number after around 6 months. So it is incredibly fast. One of the biggest things I think that you will benefit from using an age domain is the return on your investment. How quickly you see that investment either coming back or starting to make a profit. And that's what I think is critical in this case study. So for instance, at the moment, the site in the last 30 days made $248 on Ezoic. And actually, in the last few days, it's averaging $11 to $14. I'll put a screenshot up. You can see the Ezoic dashboard now. And if that carries on, I have no reason to suggest it wouldn't. We're looking at around $400 per month just from ads after 4 months. And Amazon's doing around $40 or $50 per month at the moment. So, roughly $450 a month, maybe $500 a month at the moment. Now, also bear in mind that we are out of season. So in the US and in the UK, we're still in the colder, wetter months, just coming into spring now, and we won't actually see the bulk of the traffic coming in to this gardening niche until another 3 or 4 months. So we are on a trajectory to do really good numbers by kind of July and August time. So this is where I think it's important. This is what you need to consider. So at the moment, the content and the investment, and this is just going on a word count. So this is just if you bought hosting, you put a theme on there, and you outsourced all the content on there. The spend to create the website that I've built would be $26,000. Now, if you take my earnings currently after 4 months and multiply that by a sell-in multiple of, let's say, 35, which is very average, it brings the value of the site to $17,500. So, after 4 months, we are more than halfway to recouping our money back and our investment. So it looks like this site is going to be profitable after 8 months. Now that is insane, because we should be at a point in 8 months where we're earning over $1,000 a month. So we've built a website in 8 months that will be earning over $1,000 and it will be pure profit. So I think it's a fantastic investment, and it also means the site then after 8 months will be worth around $35,000, and we will also be making $1,000+ per month. So going on previous case studies that I've done many. I've done Fish Keeping Forever, I have done hutchandcage.com, and they were all using fresh new domains. And yes, they all ended up with a value of $30,000-$40,000, and they were all making a couple of $1,000s per month. But it took almost 2 years to get to that point. This will be break even and making profit after 8 months. So, like I say, every case study and every age domain is going to be different. Maybe I've just fallen lucky with this one. Maybe I've just hit the jackpot with it. I don't know. It could also be the fact that my team's worked really, really hard to build out this website and add 600 articles in 4 months. Now, like I said, I know that's a huge investment, but if you scale that down and you only put 200 articles on in, let's say, 6 months, then you're looking at a $10,000 investment. So again, you can make that relevant to you and your position, your situation in life, and you have to judge if it's worth you investing $2,000 or $3,000 in an age domain. For me, will I continue buying age domains or will I use fresh domains? A bit of both, to be honest. If I find an age domain that really suits the topic and it has the backlink and the authority that I'm looking for, then yes, I would consider using another. However, I've just started another website on a fresh domain. So, you know, I do like using both methods, but I think financially, if you're looking at it as a business standpoint rather than a hobby, an age domain could prove really valuable to you. So, I hope you've enjoyed following along with this series. Like I said, there is a list to the playlist if you want to watch the entire series back. I will do another income report of it, of course. I will do one at the end of May after the affiliate gathering, and then I may start doing the income reports for this website quarterly. And who knows whether I'll keep this website or whether I'll sell it. I don't know, but either way, I will bring you all the information and keep you updated on the progress of it. So thanks for joining me in this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and my full income report across my entire portfolio should be out in the next couple of days. And by the way, if you've not got your tickets to the affiliate gathering, there's a link below. Please do join in. Come and see us. Let's meet up. Let's enjoy the day and have a really good time, and also learn a few things. So thanks for joining me, and hopefully I will see you at the affiliate gathering.